this is just going to be a little practice, a little bit of time to what I'm going to say is a reset. So I know life has changed, and we may talk about isolation and social distancing, but for some of us it is far from that. You may find that your children, your families are at home all the time, and there's little moments that perhaps you didn't even notice, that walk home from school, from work, just maybe even a drive in the car where you're just by yourself to reset, to breathe, to settle, has just disappeared. So I would like to invite you just for a moment to sit down, to lie down and just be quiet. So we're going to start in a comfortable position. You can see there's no fancy mats or props or anything, I'm just sitting on a cushion. You could kneel, you could sit in a yoga position, which means actually propping yourself up a little bit, but most of all making yourself comfortable. And then you can just settle your hands on your legs or in your lap, or take what we call as a mudra. It's just a way of connecting, sealing the energy into the body. So we're going to sit still. You can close your eyes, or as they used to do in India, they used to just soften their gaze, because you're not disappearing out of contact, you're actually going to be alert and aware, but just be aware of something very simple, which is your breath. So you might like to close your eyes or just find a spot to look at, and then you're going to just settle into your breath. So we don't need to change anything. We can keep going back to our body, adjust our position, and then settle again. And all that's left now is that movement of the breath. We can be a little bit more aware of that by bringing our hands onto our belly. So we're going to take an inhalation and just feel our hands move, and a slow exhalation where they'll come together again. So in your own time with your breath, just feel the body move with the inhalation. A pause. And a slow exhalation. And pause. Inhaling. And slowly exhaling. At the end of that next exhalation, bring yourself back, either just settling a bit more into your seat or onto your cushion, and stretch the arms. Okay, we're just going to stretch the arms and draw the chin down and lengthen through the spine. And just feel some space around our shoulders. You might find that throughout the day, tension or just being involved with technology, lifting children, moving around, all those things where we move our body without being conscious of what we are doing. And now we're going to just take one hand round, and on an exhalation, keeping that length in the spine, just drawing our ribs to the side, lengthening through the back again. Inhaling, coming back, lifting and lengthening, round to the other side. And then back into our centre, so we keep lengthening the spine. And we're going to make a few little circles with our shoulders. Ease out any tension. You might find some niggly bits where you can just soothe them out. Go past them slowly. And then we're going to take one hand out to the side and we're going to stretch right up, so we can feel that stretch from the hip into our fingertips. You can bring the elbow into your side and stretch. Oh, that feels good. From the hip right into those fingers. And ease that out. It's not about creating visual shapes, it's feeling that movement. And the same thing, inhale up and exhale over. Okay, fingertips a little bit behind, inhale, lift those ribs. And then draw the navel in. Drop your head, sitting up again, nice and tall. Dropping one ear over to the other. And up, over to the other side. Looking a little bit down towards the shoulder, but think of the back of your neck. I expect you've all heard of tech neck, where we're just like this all the time, and it's all in the shoulders and the upper backs, lengthening the spine. Back to the centre. Half neck rolls, don't need to compress the back of the neck anymore. Back into the centre. Just be careful if you're in this position with your ankles, just stretching, bend the elbows and walk those hands back. Find a little stretch now. You're going to turn over onto your hands and knees. Again, these cushions are pretty useful. Pop your knees on the cushion and we're going to stretch, so we don't need to put our weight into our wrists. We're going to stretch our fingers and draw belly towards the spine. Think of it as a stretch. You may have your toes under, or you can just lengthen those ankles. And again, exhaling up. Oh, hold that for a second. Do it again. Oh. Inhale. It doesn't matter if we bend those elbows. In fact, we can just feel the spine lengthening and releasing that lower back, hips. You may find parts of your shoulders, your hips, your spine really welcome a little bit of a stretch, some movement, and we can make some nice gentle circles, easing out those areas. Sinking back, pushing back from our fingertips to our heels. We're not trying to bring your hips onto your heels, you're just lengthening your spine. See where that takes you. This might be a good place for a pause. You could bend your elbows, just rest your head, or you can release those shoulders again. So stretch your arms, draw the chin down. Stay there as long as you have the time, and then bring your feet down. Okay, big stretch now. Toes pull back into your heels, stretching into the hips. We don't need to lengthen the legs, we can just feel that stretching the whole body. Come down at any time, or just pull back. Oh, you can walk those legs, stretching out. Again, stay there as long as you have the time and feel the benefits. Otherwise, come back into your seated position. If you do have a little bit more time, just lie down and enjoy a few more moments of peace. Otherwise, settle back again into that breath. And we'll all take a big inhalation together. And bringing our palms, fingers to our heart. A slow exhalation until we settle back into our breath. And now we are reset. Thank you for joining me, and I am ready to go. See you soon.